Okay, I do love my grandma, and she loves to visit me when I get my hair done, and when I get someone to drink. I love them because they're sweet and nice and kind. What I love about my grandparents are their hugs and love.
So I thank you for coming for grandparents. And first, my grandparents, we call my grandparents Nonna. That's my grandma. But we call my grandparents Nonna, whatever. And my grandparents love the school. They adore it.
I'm thankful for my family. I love my family.
So what I like about my grandparents are they're creative, they're funny, they're smart, and they're really down-to-earth people.
Grandma and Grandpa, I love you. The reason I love my grandparents is because they're funny, loyal. They can sometimes be annoying, but I do love them. They were always there for me, even though sometimes they may be on someone else's side. They'll somehow always be on my side.
I love my favorite thing about the school is the teachers.
My grandma, I go to my grandma's house and she make good, delicious food, and her house is very far away. It may take 5 hours to get there, and this huge red bridge is so big. It's my favorite to go there because every time my mom would tell me, Cameron, look, there's the red bridge we always go to. The one is your favorite, and the red bridge it's gotta be my favorite.
I love that my grandparents they go to school, and they go to get my cousin.
So I loved going to this place called the Yellow Park, or at least that's what my grandparents called it. And next I would head to McDonald's, and then usually when we head back, we would usually play a game or two. It was great then. It was great playing with them back then, but I miss the good old days.
One thing I learned from my grandmother is to play golf.
One thing I love about my grandparents is that my mama, always likes to say wafers instead of wafers, so we got the habit of saying wafers. And so every single time she brings them over, Micah's like, yay, we get wafers. And so I say it too. That's one of my favorite memories of my grandma. My favorite memory of my grandpa is he always loved watching cartoons with us, and even if it was something for kids younger than us, he would still watch it with us.
Testing! If you can hear me, my grandparents I do bubbles with them. He made bubbles for me. They made everything. They cook for me. They make delicious food for me. And it's so delicious. I love peanut butter. Yeah.
God is funny. ClearWater is funny.
I'm very lucky to have two sets of grandparents that I love very much.
Because they are sweet, kind, loving.
Well, I call my grandparents Mama and Papa.
Alright, what my grandma and grandpa taught me is to always live like a good impression on people. Try to always.
My papa and Nana mean a lot to me. My papa means especially a lot to me because a couple years ago he had an accident that made him change his life, and now I can't do some of the things that I used to do with him. But I'm really thankful he made it through, and I am really happy that we can make new memories together.
Something that I learned about my grandmother is she's really sweet. She's really sweet, and what I learned from her is, well, she taught me a lot of things about life. She did. That's,
Hey, Papa! What do you call him? I can say, Papa, look! Today, Papa. Baking with my grandma is the best. We made cupcakes, cookies, and pound cake for people's birthday. Bye.
My favorite thing to do with my grandparents is to eat dinner and talk with them.
What I like about ClearWater is it's a fun school. You get to do fun stuff than the other schools do. You get to get out in the community more. You get to go to work, and you get to you get to do a lot of fun stuff. And yeah, it's fun in other schools. Take it from there.
My grandma's go on trips. I like about my grandparents because my Mimi, because she's so sweet and she's the best grandmother. And I love her so much because she means the entire world to me. She's really special to me. She makes me coffee, and I really appreciate it. And what else I liked about my Mimi? She's so sweet, kind, brave, sweet, and I really love her a lot.
I guess one thing I learned from my grandparents was to be laid back, I guess, more. When my grandfather, when he was living, really, I guess, was more joyous, laid back. My grandmother's still living, kind of just laid back on those people, I guess, wants to help others, so that. And, well, usually the vote. From my grandmother, I learned to vote for Linus, because every other politician is corrupt.
I like to call my grandparents' cat. My favorite thing to do with my grandparents is going out.
Oh, my favorite thing to do with my grandparents is to play video games.
So, what I like about ClearWater is that I like all these spiders at the playground. Kind of how cute they are, and the jumping spiders. And also, I like the greatest teachers that help me work. And sometimes I get after school. Well, and I love after school so much. ClearWater Academy is just the best school I ever had. And ClearWater has Maddie, which is my friend, and Maddie's my best friend ever, and she and I have the best have the same opinion. And one more thing, I just love ClearWater so much. I don't want to graduate, but life is always hard for people, so you can't change how life is. So, peace.
Thank you.